Guy who's had a crush on a girl but who has never seen her face before, does she kind of look like a shadow? And the crush that you have is a shadow? You have never looked at her in the face before? That has happened with me. When I start to develop some type of feelings with a girl, I just can't look at her in the face no more. I tend to always look down or not pretend that she's not there. I was the guy in the back corner on his phone the whole entire time, never looking at the girl that he liked. I have never seen my crush's face before. All the crushes that I have had inside high school, I have never seen their face before. I have never looked at them in the face before. I was, again, someone who always looked down, who was always avoiding eye contact. I have seen more women faces on the hub and on Instagram. I saw more faces on there than I have seen in actual public situations. And the key inspiration for this video and why I want to make this video is because I took a peek at my yearbook. And I have never seen some of these girls' faces before. And I had some feelings towards these girls. I have never seen their face before. I was always looking down. My social anxiety throughout high school was through the roof. And the crazy thing is as well, I have never truly looked at my mom in her face before. Of course, when you're little, when you're 8 years old, when you're just a little kid, of course you're looking at your mom. But when I got into middle school and high school, I have never looked at my mom in her face. I have seen more women's faces on the hub and on Instagram this is so crazy. And the girl who I currently like right now, guess what? I have never looked at her inside the face. I have never seen what she actually looks like. And I did make other videos saying, I don't know what I find attractive in a woman. And this is the main problem. I never looked at women in their faces. And I'm getting confused upon why I don't find some women attractive in public and why I find these women who I'm being off to on the hub and on Instagram attractive. I never seen what a normal woman looks like in public before. I have seen more women's faces on the hub and on Instagram. Of course, other social medias, Twitter, Snapchat, online dating apps, Tinder. I've seen more faces on there than women that I have actually seen in public. Crazy story, when I was a freshman and I was inside the Advocate class, which is a class that helps you gain knowledge and helps you prepare for college. In that class, I was actually forced to look at someone in the eye. That was the whole point of the assignment, was to look at someone in the eye and have a conversation with them. When I was having a conversation with a girl, my eyes were watering, and she asked me, why does it look like you're crying? I have seen more women's faces off the hub and off of social media than I have seen in real life. I have been thinking about all the missed opportunities that I have missed with all the women that I could have been with. Because tomorrow is the class that there is a girl that I kind of like and I really want to go ahead and talk to her. But guess what, again, I never seen her face before. And I was looking through my yearbook thinking about all the missed opportunities that I had missed. And when I was looking through there, all the girls' names that I used to like, when I looked at their face, I was surprised on how they looked because I have never looked at them before in their face. And this is so crazy that how much the hub and softcore stuff off of social media can impact your life. This is way more than fapping. If you have social anxiety and you cope with the hub and softcore stuff off of social media, it's rough. Because when you cope with the hub and softcore stuff off of social media, those are the only woman interactions that you get. And those girls on there that you're seeing, that you're being off to, that you're looking at, are only the girls' faces that you see. And when you go to school, when you go to work, wherever it is, and you see the girl that you like, this stuff is dark. And I I'm I'm sorry I suck at explaining stuff like this on the videos. My thought process when I'm just off camera is way better than when I'm on camera. When I just come on camera, I just can't process the same exact thoughts that I can when I'm just by myself and really diving deep into my thoughts. But when you see the girl that you like, look at her in the face. I know this is going to be super difficult because this is super difficult for me. Look at her in the face and ask yourself, do I really like this girl? Because some of the girls that I liked, but I never seen their face before, and when I saw their face inside the yearbook, I asked myself, if I looked at her in the face, I probably would not even liked her in the first place. This is a very, very dark spot because once you start looking at women in public, women's faces in public, you probably might ask yourself, what am I really attracted to in a woman? What do I find attractive in a woman? Like sexually wise, what do I find attractive in a woman? Because these women aren't the same woman that I'm seeing when I'm on the hub, when I'm on watching softcore stuff on social media, looking at IG models. These aren't the same women that I'm seeing on social media, on the hub. You have to look at more women in public. Keep your head up. No matter what situation you're in, always keep your head up and actually look at the girl that you like to see if you truly do like her. I know you might feel like, that's weird, bro. Like I don't want to look at her because I don't want her to think that she likes me. I might be looking like a stalker. Of course don't look at her like a stalker, bro. You're walking by her or you're inside class. Just take a look at her face and ask yourself, do I truly like this girl? Or did I just like the shadow of her? Or did I fall in love with the shadow of her? Because that's what happened with me. I fell in love with the shadow, not actually with the girl. Because when I was looking down the whole entire time, avoiding looking at her, the only thing I was seeing was a shadow. I still can't get over the point that I've looked at more girls' faces off the hub and off of social media that have compared to the amount of times I actually looked at my mom before. When I realized that,